Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as y'all saw in the title, this is going to be my vanity tour and everyday makeup collection video. You guys, if you are familiar with my channel, you know that I moved and I've been trying to get my room and my vanity and like my storage and everything the exact way I wanted it. And so many of you have just been like, Tiff, we're ready to see the collection, we're ready to see the vanity and all that other good stuff. So this it's gonna be a two-part video because if I tried to do like my vanity as well as my complete makeup collection, girl, it would have been too long. So this video is just going to be on my vanity and my everyday makeup, which is the makeup that I keep on my vanity and also inside of my drawer. And then I'm gonna later, not tomorrow, not in the next 2 days, but soon, I'm going to come through and just show you guys like all the rest of my makeup and all my other storage. So I actually did my first vanity video in like 2013, and I'm gonna link that video down below in the description box and also somewhere where you guys can click on it, because I seriously feel like that's when the junkie in me like began. So you're gonna see like some pieces, like some storage pieces, if you watch that video, that I just basically transferred over. I feel like if it's not broke, don't fix it, but I did, you know, upgrade a few things, and I wanted a new desk and all that other stuff. But yeah, my collection is a lot smaller, but I did just basically bring over some pieces that, you know, still work. So what was the point of like throwing them out and starting over? But again, this is just going to be on my vanity and my everyday makeup collection. I'm going to let you guys know where I got like every piece from, and I'll try to leave any links down below in the description box that I can to these products, but I got these things from everywhere, so I may not be able to find everything. And I know I'm super done up and I'm going to be behind the camera, but I actually just filmed a all drugstore look, so I'm pretty sure that video is going to be up before this one. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, definitely check that video out. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so you guys excuse the things that are underneath my vanity, but there is a reason for that. Like, I normally keep new things that I just got in, like packages and stuff that I need to review for you guys. I keep it underneath my vanity, sort of just as a reminder that I need to get that stuff done. But I want to start off with my chair. This was actually my Christmas gift, not this past Christmas, but the one before that. This was one of my Christmas gifts. So I don't know exactly where it came from, but I can tell you it was probably from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, because they sell these chairs at Home Goods also, but they are like a few dollars cheaper in TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So it's probably where it came from. I think it may have been like around $50-$60 or something like that. But it swivels and it goes up and down, and I really love it. Now we're going to actually talk about my actual desk. This is the IKEA Mom desk, and I'm sure you guys have seen this desk like 1,000 times before. It comes with the glass top, and I just really love that, because I love that you could just wipe it off when you weigh something. But I knew I also wanted to put like things underneath, so like this is a lips decal, and then over here I have the XOXO decal. And then right here I have a card that my mom sends me lots of cards, but her cards like always save the best things. So like this one says, daughter Tiffany, my princess never ran with boys, she kept up with them, she still plays hard, gets her hands dirty, and cleans up beautiful. And it's just like one of my favorite cards. So again, I just love the fact that you can put things underneath this glass and they won't get ruined at all. So I'm gonna start with what's on top of the vanity, and then I'm gonna go into the drawers. So this first piece right here is actually the Zara Beauty and Trend Mood collaboration release. I don't know if you guys know who Trend Mood is, but I follow her on Instagram. She lets you know like when all the newest releases, she does swatches and all that other good stuff. And Zara Beauty actually also has a collaboration coming out with Coffee Break with Danny, where they're coming out with these sort of like this. It's these type of like containers. I think it's 4 of them, and you can put like pencils, lipsticks, or whatever in. I'm not really interested in that one. I do always try and support every YouTuber, but I don't really have a use for that. as much as I knew I would have a use for this one. It's actually detachable. This comes off from that, and like I just showed you, that cup comes out as well. But down in the bottom portion, I just keep a MAC palette, my Anastasia Cream Contour palette, and a Morphe Z palette, and then my Too Faced Candlelight powder. And then up here at the top, I keep my Laura Mercier powder, which you guys know I love, a Marc Jacobs foundation, and a Marc Jacobs primer, my Becca Backlight primer, Bobbi Brown foundation stick, and then a NARS translucent powder, a Becca contour powder, MAC mineralized skin finish, and my MAC Oh Darling. And then just some of my MAC lipsticks where I really just love the packaging. The Rihanna lipsticks, the oh man, what was this one called? I don't remember, but it's the one that had like the water droplets on it. The Alluring Aquatic, that's what it was called. And then this was one of their latest releases. I just really love the purple. Then I keep the ambient lighting powder. I just showed you guys this brush I got from Too Faced, the Mr. Right brush. And then a Laura Geller highlighter, and then the Glam Glow Wet Lip Balm. Then right here, as you can see, I just have this Revlon foundation because, like I said, I just did an all drugstore tutorial. My contacts case, and then I'm hoping the lighting is good. I have my window open, so I'm using the lighting from outside. This storage container right here is actually a letter opener. I got this from Walmart like years ago. And the back, I keep my eye pencils and things like that. The price of this was $5, I remember, because I remember thinking that was such a good steal. And I just keep 2 Z palettes in there, my Marc Jacobs High Filter compact, and one of these CoverGirl Oh Sugar lip balms that I've seriously been loving. And then moving over here, I have this little silver tray. I actually got this from the dollar store. It's a silver like serving platter. I'm gonna let you guys see a better look at it when I take everything off. But I have this desk sign that says think outside the box. This was $1 from Target. I just really love the saying. And then I have this tea. You guys have seen it like in the back of my videos sometimes. And I got that from Target. It does light up. I don't have it lit up right now, but it does light up. And the tea for Tiffany. And then I just keep some different like sprays and things like that here. This is the Pixie Fixing Mist that I really love. And also the Pixie Glow Mist. You guys know I love that as well. I keep this MAC Fix Plus. Definitely a staple. The LA Girl Pro Matte Spray. I keep this foundation that I'm trying to get more use out of. It's the Cargo HD foundation. And my Mario Badescu spray. It's crazy because I've literally gone through like a bottle and a half of Fix Plus, and I still have yet to get through this one bottle of Mario Badescu spray. I really like it, but I always go back to my Fix Plus. And then this Laura Mercier foundation that I love. Like if I can't figure out what foundation to wear, I will just throw that one on. But again, like I said, this is just a silver tray. It's almost like a plasticky type of silver. I don't know, but I got it from the Dollar Tree for $1. And I was thinking about spray painting it gold as like a DIY project. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna do that or not yet, but I do really like how it looks with the silver as well. You know, and I also have this mirror, which is what I look into when I'm like doing my makeup or whatever. I don't have like a big mirror in the background because I just never, I know I wouldn't use it. So I just have this little mirror right here that I got from IKEA like a few years ago. And I just keep these little bracelets on here that Lonnie makes for me. I had a lot more, but she came in here recently and I guess decided that she wanted them back. So next right here is where I keep like all of my brushes and things like that. This container right here is again something that transferred over with my makeup, like every time we moved, because I think that video in 2013 I was in Florida for a year. So yeah, I still have these same vases. It's actually a glass vase that I got from IKEA. They were having a sale and I got these for $2. And then the lipstick stickers are from Milk Cosmetics when I ordered some of their lipsticks, because a lot of you guys asked me about those. But yeah, I love them so much that I don't want to take them off, because I don't know how I can like get them individually, but I really love those. And in here I just keep basically like all of my eye type of brushes. This container right here, I got this from Home Goods. It was $7.99, and I just keep like all of my face brushes, like my bigger brushes, and then also some of my sprays, like well, this is my MAC oil control lotion, the Smashbox primer water, a NARS eye primer, my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, and then another one because I'm almost out of this one, and then my big bottle of Smashbox primer water that I'm trying to finish up this one so I can use that one. But yeah, I got this container right here. That's how it looks from the side, and I got this from Home Goods. And then, as I said, this is just another one of those glass vases. Alani took it upon herself to put her A on there. I just kind of realized that. But in this one, I keep like contour brushes, highlighter brushes, and things like that. And now getting into the actual drawer of the mom dresser. Now this drawer does not pull out like all the way. That's as much as it pulls out. Although someone did tell me like there's a hack that you can do to make it pull out all the way. But as you can see, like there's still room in the back. So like I can push this back and there's still like this little bit of room. But it doesn't bother me. I know that if I need to keep something back there, I can. But I'm fine with the drawer being this way. So this is what I would consider to be like my everyday makeup, because I reach for these things. Of course, I don't reach for everything, but I reach for these things on like an everyday basis whenever I'm doing my makeup. So yeah, I do want to show you guys these inserts because I got these at like a freaking steal. You guys will never believe how much I paid. This is what it looks like. So it's like this acrylic insert. It comes with all these different compartments. There's this compartment, this one, this really long one, and then these 3 smaller ones. So all in all, you're getting 6 compartments. And again, that's what it looks like. And y'all, you would not believe I got these from Walmart for $3.99. Yes, I was so happy. It took me going to a couple of Walmarts though to actually find them. I've got something that's stuck on. There we go. So it took me going to actual like a couple of Walmarts before I found it, but I found them and they had so many of them. So yeah, if y'all looking for these and you can't find them, let me know, because I might be able to find them and send them to you. Just let me know. So yeah, let's start with what I keep over here. I keep my moisturizer, the Bleach True Cream Aqua Bomb, and then I keep some setting powders over here. And then also I usually keep like in this little area whatever lashes I'm using at the moment. So this insert, I keep primers. I have just like a whole bunch of different primers. There's the MAC primer, Dr. Brandt primer, Smashbox, just all kind of primers, some from Pixie, some more Smashbox back there, but like any type of face primers. And then here are just like the bigger size tube primers that won't fit in the smaller compartments. So like the Maybelline Master Prime, this Pop Zero Shine Prime, this Boots No. 7 Beautiful Skin Primer, this Givenchy Mr. Matte, my Estee Lauder. This is not a primer, it's a concealer, the Kevyn Aucoin in SX11, but it takes up a lot of room, so I keep it over here. And then my favorite primer, which is a Sephora Primer, which I found out that they are no longer making this mattifying primer, which I don't know why, because it's so awesome. So if anybody has like some backups of that, let your girl know. So starting with this part right here, I just keep concealers in. And I have a lot of concealers because you guys know I use concealer on like an everyday basis, because I have under eye circles, I have bags. So I have NARS, some MAC primers, Amazing Cosmetics, and some Sephora Primer, some Marc Jacobs, Kat Von D. Here are more concealers. MAC, what is this? This Yves Saint Laurent, the Urban Decay, another Marc Jacobs concealer, some LA Girl Pro Concealers, the Orange Corrector, Smashbox HD. And then before I talk about this, I have more concealers over here. The Charlotte Tilbury, another LA Girl, but this one I use for like contouring because it's a deeper shade. This one for highlighting. And then right here is like all of my, this should be over there, all of my eyebrow stuff, eyebrow pencils, eyebrow gels, anything I use for my eyebrows, it just all goes here. Eyebrow brushes. So I have like a whole bunch of different ones, mainly a lot of Anastasia stuff, with some Urban Decay, NYX in there, MAC brow set, and all that. So here I keep all of my mascaras, like mascara type products. It Cosmetics, Benefit They're Real, this L'Oreal, Lorac, a sample size of the Seals, Lancome Seals, Benefit Roller Girl, CoverGirl Supersizer, NYX primer back there, this Milani mascara, which I have to say clumps up so bad. Ugh, y'all. And then this Milani like fiber length extension. Listen, I used this one day. Those fibers got in my eyes and in my contacts and burnt my eyes so bad. And I've only been keeping it to let you guys know that. But yeah, those two were big disappointments. And then over here, I just keep like my single shadows that I use the most. Like my Urban Decay, what is this called? Riff. Love that as a transition shade. My Bobbi Brown Camel, you guys know I love that. I have a Bobbi Brown corrector, my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Creamy Beige, which is my fave, and then an eyebrow gel, not an eyebrow gel, an eye cream. And then I have just tools that I use, my beauty blender, some tweezers, and lash stuff in there. Back here I have just like liquid illuminators and things like that. Laura Mercier, let's see, the Stila, just like liquid illuminators that I mix with my foundation, as well as in here like strobe creams and the Revlon skin lights and things like that that I just mix. Right here I just have like eye stuff, like eye pencils that I reach for. Well, that shouldn't be in there, that's a lip gloss, but like eye pencils, liners, and things like that. And then over here is all the lip stuff that I reach for, lip liners. I have a few ColourPop lip pencils in there that I use on a regular, like ColourPop Grunge. I love that. Lip primers, but mainly lip liners. Over here are just some powders that I use a lot. The MAC Sculpting Defining Powder, my Tarte Bronzer, my MAC CC Powder, and my Jane Bronzer, which I love. My Urban Decay powder in Dark Warm. Love that powder. Back here, just some girly things, headbands, and some unmentionables. I'm gonna cover that up. Some, you know, for that time of the month. Just keep those on reach, you never know. And I have some tape for eye looks, bobby pins when I need to put my hair up. Some blotting powders, and the top to my camera lens. And yeah, that is it for my vanity and everyday makeup. I know to some people this may not be like considered like an everyday drawer, and some people may think it's extensive or whatever, but it's what works for me, so that's all that matters, right? So let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you think of the products, and I can't wait till you guys see the actual whole collection and my makeup room tour. So thumbs up if you guys want to see that video, so I'll know to hurry up and get it out to you. All right, guys, till next time. Bye, YouTube.